Hello, everybody. It is time for science. All right, last week we learned that scientists not only make observations, but they also record their observations to remember them later. One of the reasons why scientists record their observations is so that they can share their observations with other scientists and with other people. Why do you think it's important to share your observations with other scientists and with other people? Let's think about that for 1 second. If there's someone sitting next to you, go ahead and share your answer. Why do you think it's important to share your observations with others? Well, we share so that we can learn from each other and so that we can make more observations. When scientists share, let's say a scientist shares with you, you will then know what they know, so you don't have to start over at the beginning. So when we start doing scientists, we know all the things that the scientists did before us. So we don't need to redo those things. We get to start where they left off. So today we are going to practice sharing our observations that we have recorded in our science journal. So right now, I need you to pause the video for a second and go get your science journal. Okay, everybody has it? So here's my science journal. I printed it out and Mrs. Semke gave me this fancy new camera. So now I can show you what's in my science journal. So you'll remember last week we went through and we made observations of different pictures or something at our houses. And we went through this sheet. So we observed the feather. And so we wrote that we were observing the feather. Then we wrote what we observed. What did we notice about the feather? We noticed that it was gray and white. We noticed that it's jagged and has smooth edges. And I noticed that there was a part with no feathers on it. Then we drew a picture of our feather. And then we tried to make some questions and predictions. My question was, what kind of bird is this feather from? Then our homework was to look at one of the other pictures or at the pine cone and write those observations in our science journal. So I looked at the picture of the hummingbirds. And if you want, you can go back and look at those pictures. And so you can remember. So the item that I'm observing is the hummingbirds. And I noticed that there were 2 hummingbirds, that they are blue and gray, and they are by a pink flower. Then I drew my picture of the 2 hummingbirds. And then my questions that I had is, where are they and how big are they? Now, our job today is you can use your old prediction, the one like my hummingbirds, or you can look at one of the pictures again. And you are going to share those observations on Seesaw or over email. And how you're going to do that, I'm going to make another video to show you how to share your observations on Seesaw. All right, so I look forward to that video with you.